Stupid Wizards Actual People contains content for adults. Content warnings can be found in episode descriptions. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Stupid Wizards Actual People, a tabletop role-playing improv podcast. My name is Derek Dix, and I'm playing the flake Trevor Wolffe, a philosophy graduate at the University of Kansas. Fun fact about Trevor is that he has one tattoo, which is the tetragrammaton, right below his left collarbone.
Derek, what's a tetragrammaton?
In the Hebrew Bible, it's the symbols that are what make up the name of God, which we would now pronounce Yahweh. Mm-hmm. That's the closest representation of what it is. But it's kind of like, it looks like almost like a I don't know how to describe it. Just look it up. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the Hebrew.
Just look it up.
Yeah, it's the Hebrew symbol for the word of the name of God.
Gotcha.
I'm Josh Matney. I play the perfectly normal, not special sorority college girl, Katie Callahan. And Katie's fact this week is her go-to coffee order is a marble mocha macchiato.
A marble mocha?
A marble mocha macchiato.
Oh, a marble.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I thought you said Marvel like the comics. So I was like, oh.
3-point hero landing coffee.
It does sound...
It's a combination of a cafe mocha and a white chocolate mocha.
Oh, she would like that one.
Yeah, very white sorority girl. That's good. No, that's good.
Very on brand.
Oh, I just thought that,
all right,
to answer the question from last week.
Yes.
Get your fucking notebooks out.
The professor
There will
is
be questions
in.
on
I
this.
I need to go back and listen.
And my name is Drew Burton. I'm playing Dr. Evren Duman, a university professor at the University of Kansas. Now, you see, class, another example continuing
It happened to me, too.
continuing on our theme of treachery. In the story of Medea, the priestess of Hecate, she wanted Pelias to die, and she had come up with a scheme to have his own daughters, murder him. She did so by making this special broth, the stew, where she showed the girls that she took an old and sick ram and she cut it into pieces, threw it in the stew. It rejuvenated it, fixed it, put it back to perfect health. It jumped out of the stew and ran away. So the girls, their ailing father, wanting to do the same for him, chopped up their own father, threw him in the stew, and of course, when you chop up a person, they just die. So
goats.
Unlike rams, apparently, right, class? So, again, another example of treachery being used to dethrone or, circumvent somebody else they want removed. So my question to you is, why do we think that treachery is such a common theme across all of these old myths and legends? How does it relate to us now? What does it tell us about the human condition that many of their beliefs are built upon treachery? So that is going to be the writing assignment for this weekend. 1,000 words, Monday.
Easy.
See y'all then.
Guys, are anyone concerned that we might have to do all these homework assignments that Drew has given us?
I don't remember seeing that one, but I did like it when Medea cut that couch in half and was like, we're taking half of everything. Tyler Perry's a good actor.
Jesus. Hello, my name is Elizabeth Rein. I am your keeper for this campaign, and my fun fact is I'm just going on the theme of little fun spooky Lawrence facts. And when I was in college, we had this little lore thing going around that the campus squirrels were like an army hive mind thing. I don't really understand where it came from. I just remember reading it in the University Daily Kansan, the on-campus newspaper, and people would just text in, and it's like the campus squirrels are up to this thing again, and the campus squirrels. So they were like some omnipotent hive mind army thing. It was kind of cool.
There's a group of squirrels waiting outside for you now.
That's okay.
They know.
I welcome the squirrels.
They know.
I welcome the campus squirrels. Take me into your fold.
Josh, you want to tell us what happened last time?
Yeah, so last time Katie gets attacked by the thing in the closet. Turns out it's V's sock monkey, little stuffed animal. She's saved by Sam, who was coming over to apologize. Sam thinks it was obviously a cat, not a monkey. Just kind of takes charge of the situation, even though he wasn't there for it, but it's fine.
Typical man.
He's just gaslighting you.
And it worked. Katie at one point thought it was a cat. They go to Java break to help her calm down. Trevor and Evren look into the toy store. Evren calls and talks to Officer Hobble, telling her that this is kind of his area of expertise. Evren and Trevor run into Katie and Sam at the coffee shop. Trevor tells Evren that Katie was attacked by a cat. It took me a second.
Yeah, this is very, really stepped into Elizabeth's shoes.
Yep. Katie tells Evren that she was attacked by a stuffed animal instead of a cat. But Trevor has Katie call V. There's sounds of chanting in the background. Trevor wants to take Katie and Sam to go with him to look for V. Turns out V and Damon are running a fight pit for toys. V explains to Katie that they used a Ouija board and made contact with someone named Virginia that told them about these hag stones that they could put into the toys to make them come to life. The stuffed bear from Cold Stone Creamery Truffles, who is in the fight pit, keeps winning. And we ended the episode by the new challenger stepping up a Lego and a Connects automaton.
Good work.
Is better.
Yeah, those were great.
Damn, those are like better than my notes. Jesus.
I don't know.
We'll let it. We'll see. We'll come back in five episodes.
We'll come back and see when he starts tucking in little quips like you used to do in your notes.
Yeah.
I do that to myself. Most of them are like, why did you word that, you stupid idiot? Okay, so y'all look out over the fight ring, and the new challengers, a Connects and Lego automaton, step forward. The Connects looks more human-like. It's looks more human-like, or not human-like, but it has more of a human body, like head, arms, legs.
It's not blocky.
The Lego automaton appears to be more like a ball that's a mouth with big, clunky legs.
It's like Kirby.
I was picturing more like squatter Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
But again, these are made of Legos and
Mike
Connects.
Wazowski.
I guess Kirby. Yeah, Kirby would be a very good. Yeah, Kirby is probably a better description. But it does have like a singular eye on top. It doesn't really see out of it. It's just for show. I don't think these things can. Well, I guess they can see if they're.
The sock monkey knew to jump for a face.
It did. They're gonna step up and begin their fight. Does anybody want to do anything at this point?
Who has the stone that was in the sock monkey?
V put it in her pocket. She took it out of the monkey, just kind of dropped the monkey on the floor and put the stone in her pocket.
I'm going to hold out my hand to her. Give me that stone.
Oh, okay. I have a whole bunch more.
On you?
Well, no. They're mostly down there. I'll have to get them after the fight.
Yeah, give me that one.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Do you wanna enter? You have a toy you wanna enter in the fight? Oh, okay. She looks at you and roll to manipulate someone.
So I have a move called See. It all fits together, and I can use Sharp instead of Charm when I manipulate someone.
Okay.
That's 13.
Oh, okay. She'll hand it to you.
I'm going to. It's like a. Is it like actually stone? Or is it?
Yeah, it's like a little piece of stone. It's
what we took pictures of, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This one's markings are just a little bit different, but I mean, that's pretty par for the course according to the pattern that you're seeing so far. Is like the markings on these stones are just a little bit different each.
I'm gonna bend down, set the stone on the ground, pull my big maglite flashlight out of my backpack, and I'm gonna try to smash the stone.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Because these didn't belong to the person who willingly gave it to you. If it is destroyed in your care, being that owned these previously will probably want it back or want some kind of compensation in return for a returned broken item.
Yeah, that's fine.
And if it is magical and you're dealing with the monster world, compensation isn't always monetary.
Yeah, that's fine.
It could be something else.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to smash it.
Knowing that, you will smash it.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. It's broken into a tiny million pieces. Teeny, tiny little pieces.
I look up at V and Damon and I'm like, that's what we need to do with all of them.
At this point in time, you'll hear a very loud knock on the metal door.
They'll look out or I guess you'll see the little window on the door open up.
When the little window when the door opens up, so when I'm on my monster farm, I'm very tall. I'm like 7.5, 8 feet
So they might
tall.
just see like a
my
neck,
chest. They see my
like a
chest
chest.
line or whatever, and then like I just take my large like ham hand and like just put it in the slot and just rip the door open.
Oh, okay. Cool. Perfect. I'm going to say you have no problem doing that. The door will open. Because it's so loud in here, no one really notices. They all have their attention on the fight that's happening. I will say the monster smell is stronger in here.
Huh.
Which is weird because you know, based on what Trevor told you, that something's going on that is actively, as you had described it to me, is breaking monster law. Mm-hmm. So the fact that there are monsters here partaking in something that's against monster law is definitely ringing some alarm bells in your head. Can you go ahead and kind of describe that monster law that you were describing to me earlier?
So basically, I mean, like, 'cause as you said, like, fighting has been outlawed, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, by Lawrence. Like, Lawrence
the Lawrence thing is, so basically, monster law is not exactly like much like how you described like monster cause. Like, it might not be monetary. Like, depending on your infraction on the law, the punishment might not be like imprisonment or a fine. Like, when you break something that's like monster law, it's usually some kind of like twisted punishment to fit what the crime was. So it's like, oh, you're running an illegal fighting ring. All right, well, you go fight this thing to death that you just can't beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like like a public execution where you might get ripped apart. Okay. It's like, okay, here's a sword. There's a fucking dragon. Go have fun fighting that. And Perfect. You're like, that's how like, and that's like if it's a severe enough infraction. Now you might just get like imprisoned or slapped on the like. Kind of depends. Like, you know.
Are there monster police?
Monsters police themselves?
Yeah, I think because like Trevor, like when you said that he knew that this was going to happen, I think Trevor's thought process is that however the stones got in these people's hands was of spiritual or monstrous doing, and giving supernatural items to a group of commoners definitely
or amateur magic practitioners, that would probably be
huge
another no. So whoever gave these stones was also breaking a monster law.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But that's like somebody selling drugs and you take those drugs and sell them yourself. Both people are committing crimes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is like, this needs to be, the whole scenario, what's going on needs to be shut down right now. And then we need to figure out who's behind it.
Perfect.
We know he knows that the kids are behind this part of it, but we need to find out the next step, like go up the ladder. Because another thing that could be beneficial about monster law, for example, is say if they determine that the person has been punished adequately, they may not take it into account like, hey, don't kill this kid. I did this and I shut it down. They've taken enough punishment. And if they take that as, okay, we'll accept that, you know, because it's not like a sentencing thing. It's just like in the moment, whatever they decide to do.
Perfect. I love that.
So
Thank you.
What I try to do when I'm saving somebody who's trying to be monster law is I try to like meek out like a thing like, hey, look, they've had enough. Don't.
Perfect.
Because I don't want anybody to get hurt, obviously.
Amazing. Katie, was there anything you wanted to do?
I think Katie's just going like, you're smashing the stone and he's ripping the door off the hinges. But I think Katie is just going to pull V like aside, like pull her away a little bit and just be like, V, I don't know everything that's going on here, but I think like this isn't good. I don't think you should be doing this. Like there's been a bunch of robberies, like it's a toy store thing. That's the bear from the ice cream shop. Like, you're bringing a lot of attention on yourself, and I don't think that that's what you're going to want.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think that the bear was gonna cause that much of a scene. The toy store one, not my fault. That was someone down there who did it. I did not do it.
Wait, so it's not just you and Damon that are doing this?
Well, no, we got like some interested investors, and I handed some of these stones out so that they could go find their champions.
Okay, but like, but what if they just, okay, what if they aren't nice people like you, Katie, or V? Jesus, what if they aren't nice people like you, V?
Remember your fucking name, bro.
Fucking name.
What if they use the toys for bad things?
Well, that's the cool thing is like whenever a toy, like you put a stone in the toy, it just knows it needs to come here. So it's not going to go out and do anything.
Do I overhear this?
Yeah.
No, I pulled her away, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to read a bad situation, you could try to hear it.
7?
Sure. Yeah, you can overhear this.
But it's very obvious you're trying to overhear it, right?
I'm going to
That's the
say you can
drawback.
also hold one as well if you want to.
Why are they coming here, V? Why are they drawn here?
That's how we program the stones.
Who taught you how to program the stones? Was it
Virginia.
this sweet God? Where did you meet Virginia?
On the Ouija board?
Trevor rolls his eyes. Where were you at?
Damon's fraternity. Oh, you mean, like the actual location? I'm sorry, Sigma Nu.
That tracks. Okay.
Yeah, it's like super haunted.
We need to get all of these stones.
Okay, they're all gonna be on the floor at the fight.
But do you know who all you gave the stones to? You have a record?
That one dude?
I'm gonna...
Kevin said he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They give me like $30.
Well, there were 26 stones total.
What?
I think she says what too. What?
Yeah, there were 26
You
stones.
dug them all up behind a beauty salon?
No, they weren't buried there. No, they were like sitting there on a table.
At the beauty salon?
Yeah.
What beauty salon was this?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
It's Jason Bourne, sorry.
I don't know what a beauty salon has anything to do with this, but
Well, if you didn't dig them up, then somebody made them.
I don't know who made them. They were just sitting there.
Yeah.
Trevor's obviously getting to like the end of his patience.
I'll cut in and they keep talking about a beauty salon and I'll be like, and I'll say the name of the beauty salon. Parker's Beauty Shop? Is that where you got these from?
That sounds right.
Okay, where's...
How'd you know?
Well, the receipt from the owners of the toy store, but...
Well, she must go there too.
Yeah, but I couldn't find anything out about this beauty store.
What is Duman? Because I feel like at this point, either Duman's here or he's doing something else.
Oh, yeah, no, I ripped the door off the hinges. So was it Damon who answered the door?
No, Damon's still up there with, well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to say it's another one of their, like, inside people, like, because she gave them out, right? She gave out these stones to a bunch of interested parties. Again, there's 26 stones, so there's at least 20 or so people that are interested, have an interest in this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say it's just some other frat bro, probably from Sigma Nu that knows Damon. But he's like, oh man, how'd you do that? Jeez. He's going to like pick up the door. It's heavy, but he's going to try to like, he's a strong dude. He's going to pick it up and like just kind of lean it. Very frat bro style. Just like, it'll do. I'll just make sure nobody comes in.
Standing in front of a monstrous floor.
Yeah.
Does he seem surprised to see a monster? Does he know monsters exist?
Yeah, he's pretty freaked out that there's like a very tall dude. Like, he's going to be like, are you part of the Busker Fest?
I'm like a huge buff satyr, basically.
So he's thinking you're tall and buff. He's thinking you're in costume, probably on stilts or something. That's why he's like, he brings up the Busker Fest. Like, are you part of the Busker Fest? That was like a few months ago. Because like people walk around on stilts and like dress up and stuff. So he's like, Halloween? What the hell, man?
So I'll kind of...
This ain't that kind of party.
I'll kind of scan around and then I'll look up. I'll clock like what's going on in the middle of the room, which is a bear fighting some Legos.
Yes.
And then I will look around. Do I see anybody like because it's a crowd like 20-ish people, or is it how big is the crowd?
I mean, it's a pretty good little crowd. I would probably put the crowd closer to like 40 or 50. So I would say everyone who had a stone probably told someone else. So they're like, hey man, check this out. Like, let's go. You know, so they maybe all had like a +1. So it's still small, but it's...
Do I immediately clock anybody that I recognize from the monster community, like amongst the people?
That depends. How well connected are you?
So I am not like I would say that I'm not like crazy connected to the monster community, but as said, I do have like in my backstory, like I told you about like one person, like I am close personal acquaintances with one person who is high up in the monster hierarchy, and like I kind of talk to him and whatnot. But I also. Like, I would say the monster community knows of me. I have probably, like, a reputation of, like, a little bit of an enforcer. Like, if you step out of line and mess with people, like, innocent people, yeah, the monster community might do their own kind of mete out justice type thing situation, but you'll probably encounter me first.
On the outs, I'm going to say...
So more like I'm known of in the monster community.
I'm going to say, so as you kind of stalk around, I'm going to say you're, like, stalking around the outside.
I don't say anything. I put my hand in his chest and just push him out of the way and walk past him.
He's like, not my problem. It's not his problem. What is he going to do against a 7-foot-tall man beast thing? He throws his hands up. Okay. He's watching the door. That's what he does. You're going to stalk around the outside, and that monster smell is pretty strong. It's strong in the crowd. You're going to see... two shorter people there, a little bit older, and you will recognize Melody and Harold Brown from the toy store.
Oh, so the toy shop owners are there.
Yep. They are holding something in their hands. They are on the outside of the crowd, but they are like watching what's going on in the fight very intently.
Okay. I'm going to look up and then like they're on like, so where are they at then?
They are, so there was a raised platform up against the wall of the warehouse. So the warehouse is a big open spot. Probably against the wall is a raised platform so that, you know, when this place was still in business, people could look out and oversee what was going on the floor. So they're kind of up a little bit higher, raised up on a platform.
Okay, so I'll look up and I'll like glance at Trevor and
Trevor seems to be busy smashing something. What are you smashing it with?
The flashlight.
A mag light, like a big.
Oh, a big mag light? Yeah, he seems to be smashing something on the floor of the platform.
And he said hagstone, and I watch him crush it. And then I'll know what you said also about like how somebody's got to pay for that. I'm like, check ownership before you smash it, Trevor. You said the older couple's in the back of the crowd?
Yes, but they do not notice you.
I'm going to go and just like put my hand on the shoulder of the husband. Mm-hmm. Just gently put my hand on his shoulder.
He's going to like he's a smaller fellow. Mm-hmm. Even by human standards. Like he's fairly small, and so is his wife. And you see, as you kind of put your hand on his shoulder, he like kind of buckles a little bit under the weight of your hand. He doesn't want to draw his attention away from the fight, but he does glance up at you. And as he glances up at you, you see that he is holding in his hand a black remote controller with a very long antenna on it. And so is his wife, Melody. So you see two remote controls in their hands. Mm-hmm. They're kind of maneuvering there's joysticks on them. One's up and down, one's left to right on each side. Mm-hmm. And again, he looks up at you and keeps looking at the fight. Do you know Harold? Would you say that you know him?
No, but does he have a smell of monster on him? Now that I'm in my form,
there is one.
Because I saw him earlier, but I wasn't like I was seen before, so I didn't like notice anything different about him.
Yeah, there is one.
So he's, and then like I look at the two robots that are fighting right now, and they're controlling these, obviously.
Yep. Yes.
So he's again actively involved in breaking a monster law.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna.
And he's gonna like look at you and notice that you're an actual monster, and he's going to.
And again, I have a somewhat of a reputation of enforcing certain things, more like hurting innocent people, but
he's gonna look at you a little panicked and like look over at his wife, who's still like very involved, and he's like, "It's not what you think. We have this under control. You don't have to be here." His attention is kind of it's split right now. So and you notice that the connects automaton takes a blow or two from Truffles because he is not paying attention. It's not what you think. We've got it under control. You need to leave.
This would be a very different conversation if it wasn't me who found this place. I'm going to go talk to those people up there. And I motion up to the people who are the other people he's talking to, who I assume is the person in charge. He's like, I'd recommend you're not here when I come back down. And he turns away and he just walks away.
Perfect. As you make this threat,
I was just making a recommendation. I wasn't threatening anybody.
You will see a tall, muscular Asian man with long white hair and a white beard, seemingly in his 50s. He is very, very tall, easily over 6 foot. So even though you tower over him, not by much. He sees that you kind of threaten Harold and, by proxy, his wife. He's going to, he was also watching the fight, but he has clocked you. And he is going to be like, he's not going to stalk towards you to engage you, but he is going to make sure that you are not going to act on Harold at all. You don't know him, but the smell of monster is definitely on him. So you're going to go towards the platform.
Yeah, I'll definitely clock him and I'll give him a head nod.
He will
just acknowledge him I'm acknowledging him.
Yeah. He looks at your monster form you are out in public with your skivvies out. You're just in monster form in front of people. If what we're doing doesn't break monster law, what you're doing definitely does. That is all just in his eyes at you. We'll see who has the better word at the end of this kind of thing. So yeah, you go towards the platform. You see, as you approach, you see Trevor finishing smashing the stone. V and Katie are in a very heated discussion, and Damon and Sam, the two frat boyfriends, kind of just waiting to see who gives them orders to do something, I guess. With that, we are going to hear a confused shout from the crowd, and you will look out and you see that the Connects automaton kind of twitches a little bit. It will make a slice. It has a saw blade made out of Connects. It has a saw blade and it will make a swipe at the crowd. This is not supposed to happen with the Hagstones at all. And V will clock that.
I just point at it and look at V and go an I told you so kind of
that's
expected this to happen kind of thing.
That's not supposed to happen. That does not happen.
So as I clock the saw blade getting swung at the crowd, I just got up to the raised platform to start talking because I was just literally walking up there. So I assume when they turn around the crowd, they just see this big ass monster dude standing there.
Yep.
And then I look and I'm like, and so I turn around and I'm gonna jump from the raised thing to the ring.
Cool. Perfect.
And just grab the automaton and just rip its head off.
Okay, you can certainly try. Roll to kick some ass.
6, 7, 8, 9.
9. That's a mixed success, I believe.
I think I take harm and I harm it.
You do. So go ahead, take one harm, and I will take harm as well. Perfect.
Let's see. Okay, so I do 2 harm and it ignores armor. So it has any kind of damage reduction. It ignores it.
Yeah, they don't have armor. They're made out of Connects.
Some things do. I'm just saying, if you're wearing a bulletproof vest, it doesn't stop my damage.
Okay, so 2 harm. Perfect. A few little pieces scatter across the floor. Its head actually does come off, but that doesn't seem to be the thing that is controlling it. It's still moving just fine.
But is it focused on me now instead of the crowd is the important part?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Perfect. And I look over at the guy who's controlling it. Is he still
No, he is hitting it. He doesn't understand. He's opening up the back. He's trying to mess with the components inside. So you see that with the back of the remote control open, whatever's going on in there is not connected anymore, you can assume that he has lost control of this thing. His wife Melody looks over and she like in a panic looks at hers and tries the same thing. You see her automaton made out of Legos. It kind of twitches too, and it makes a stomp, a heavy stomp towards the crowd. And like I said, this thing has massive feet. This thing is made for chomping and stomping. That's what he's got the chomp stomp.
Nice.
And it makes a stomp towards the crowd as well. Truffles is still part of this, but he's a stuffed animal. Don't know what he's gonna do against these things. So
Yeah.
Harold and Melody have officially lost control of their automatons.
All right. I'm going to look up at the platform where Trevor and V and Katie are standing and whatnot. And I'm just going to yell out, "Get him out of here!"
So Trevor looks at V and he goes, "This is why you don't fuck with the occult." And he's going to look around and spot a fire alarm. And he's going to look at Katie. He's like, go and pull that fire alarm. And Trevor's going to turn around and sprint for the door.
I think she's just in this like take orders like situation, and she's like, all right, yeah, I'll go pull the fire alarm. But as she's like running, she's like yelling to Via's like, "Is that another one of the stuffed animals?" Talking about Evren, because she doesn't know about his monstrous form.
Yeah, and you don't know. I don't look. I mean, there's probably like similarities between the professor, but I don't look exactly.
You know,
you don't know who I am.
Yeah,
Like, I'm just a random.
And I'm just gonna run and I'll pull the alarm.
Cool. So the alarm will start to go. I will say that the sprinklers start. The concrete and metal floor of this warehouse is now considered slippery.
I'm standing by the exit.
By the exit?
Yeah.
Cool. How'd you get there so fast?
I just, like, as soon as I told Katie, I, like, turn and sprint towards the exit.
Okay.
I'm trying to beat everybody else there.
I'm going to say that you make it about, I mean, it's a warehouse. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you're about halfway there when the sprinklers start going.
Okay, that's fine.
People are now in a panic. Sprinklers are going on. These seemingly safe toys are now attacking them. So you're dealing with a panicked crowd, rough terrain, and out of control toys. Harold and Melody kind of get lost in the den just because they're short, but you'll see the very tall Asian man. He will come over, pick them up, and they're going to make for the exit, but they're going to look at you like, should we be helping? But they're going to try to get out right now. They feel bad for what they're doing right now.
Literally, like we got it under control. I like shoot it like a sideways glance, like under control. Huh?
They are going to head towards the exit as well. Trevor, while you're heading towards the exit, you see the very large, muscular Asian man with two smaller people in his arms kind of coming towards you. He's kind of above everybody else in the crowd.
Okay. Once I get to the door, I'm just like, as people start getting there, I'm just going to be like, thank you for coming. Please leave your stones. And I'll just hold my hands out. Nobody
really pays attention, but as they start to filter out, you see the remnants of all the toys that have been defeated in this fight ring, and you can see like a scattering of these stones.
Okay, so does anybody hand me a stone or anything?
No, not really. They're not really paying attention to you.
Then I'm gonna start.
Perfect. Katie, what are you doing? You pulled a fire alarm. It is sprinkling all over you. Your pajamas are soaked.
Yeah.
Sam is heading towards the exit. He's trying to make sure that he maybe grabbed your arm to pull you along with him.
Did he try to pull pull me along before I went and pulled the alarm, or is he like now trying to?
No, I mean, the alarm's going off. It's time to leave.
Yeah.
You do see a creature battling two robotic-looking things in the middle of the floor. So as you go down, you are on the same level as these battling entities.
Okay. So I think what is going to determine what Katie does is, where is V? Is V going for the exit, or is V putting herself in danger, or trying to get these so I imagine that she's probably trying to gather up these stones. No, she doesn't care about them.
Nope.
Okay.
I think she's more worried about, she might be rushing towards the exit. She doesn't seem too worried about the danger necessarily. You are probably thinking oh, I need to get my money. Like, she maybe stops and glances at Dr. Duman and the two automatons like, what the fuck is that? But that's not, she didn't cause that, so she's going outside to go get the people who owe her money.
So, relation to the fire alarm, the stuffed animals that have been destroyed and the stones that are on the ground.
Yep.
Is that like pretty close by or pretty far away?
They're kind of the stuffed animals that have littered the ring. They've almost created the ring itself, based with their own remnants. Because
So it wouldn't take much to go over to where one of those are. Like if I was going to be on my way out.
You could walk out there. That would put you pretty close to the encounter that's happening right now.
Okay.
Yeah, like I would say like the edges of the ring have been formed by these like ripped apart stuffed animals.
Okay. I think she's going to run and try to grab one of the stones that's been discarded.
Okay.
Before like making her way out.
Okay. You can pick one up and grab one. As you do, the automaton made out of Legos will kind of take a look at you. It's looking for a victim right now, and it's going to start stomping towards you. It will, it's going to do its chomp stomp, and it's
That
going
doesn't sound good.
Yep. It's as it stomps, again, it's this big round thing with big stompy feet, and as it stomps, it like its jaws will move up and down, and as it does, it's going to try to stomp you or chomp you. I don't know how it works. I guess do you just take
the keeper doesn't do
harm?
rolls.
The keeper doesn't roll.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, I created it, so it did.
You can.
I'm going to say it's going to catch you off guard. You're going to be leaning down to pick up this stone, and this thing is going to chomp and stomp on its way towards you. It's going to deal out 2 harm on you, but it will harm itself. Like, as it stomps on you, parts of it will kind of fall apart off of it.
We can cut this part, but I guess technically what it could have done is done an act under pressure roll to go grab the stone, and then depending on that would be determined like.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's how.
That's a good idea.
So the player, the monster does harm based on the player's action. So
Perfect.
like if he did like a mixed success or a fail, he'd take damage.
Well then, Katie, go ahead and roll an act under pressure.
Okay. Well, that's not good.
So he's probably about to take the exact harm you just said.
Yes.
So I rolled a 5, but I have a +1.
Oh, it's 6.
So it's a 6. So it's still
a fail.
Still fail.
So not only do you not get the stone, this thing chomps and stomps you.
Things go to hell if I fail. Yeah, I mean I failed, so I'll take the experience.
Take 2 harm as well.
Okay.
Not to worry though, it does take its own harm when it deals harm, because these things are made out of Legos and connects. They're going to start falling apart. And you fail to pick up the stone. It skitters away as you get crushed under this thing's legs, and it clamps down on your arm.
Ouch.
Yep, ouch.
No, I scream.
Sweet. Okay, so Trevor, Katie, that would be Dr. Duman.
So as I see this thing attack Katie, I will reach into my back pocket of like the kind of tattered pants I'm wearing, because when I grow out of pants they kind of Hulk shred a little bit.
It's expensive to be a shape changer.
I thrift store a lot.
Yep.
And I'll pull out
Wildman Vintage.
I'll pull out a little like wooden like pointer stick, and I'll kind of like snap my wrist, and it'll extend into my my monster's handy weapon, which is a bronze tipped spear. Perfect. And I'll just like baseball bat swing into this like circular thing, trying to get it like throw it off of
Okay, yeah. Let's have you roll a act under pressure or kick some ass, whichever. I guess act under pressure is I would say it's a specific goal in mind to get it away from Katie. Kick some ass is to damage this thing.
Okay.
I'll let you decide.
I wanted to get away from Katie. That's the goal.
So I'm gonna have you act under pressure.
Okay. So act under pressure. It's 8 + 1 is 9.
Perfect.
Keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay.
I'm going to say that when you swing, you will hit it. It will scatter away from Katie, but as it does, the other the other automaton, the connects one, that is more humanoid shape, it is going to start running towards Trevor.
Okay.
So, hard choice to make. Or a worse outcome, whichever.
Okay, so I saved one person but endangered another one.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Trevor, you see this connects thing like fucking Tron bolting its way towards you.
I'm going to pull out my gun, cock it, take aim, and try to shoot this thing.
Roll to kick some ass.
6. Trevor is not very good
Which means you get your
combat.
ass kicked.
Yep, you get your ass kicked. This thing is going to...
So I think what happens is like as I'm like running back to the circle and I go to pull out my gun, like I hit a transition between concrete and metal and I start sliding and fall.
Yep, you do. And this thing is going to... It sees you take out its gun, or take out your gun. It's going to take out its own gun. A rubber band gun.
Hell yeah.
And...
An AK-47.
It's just like, your time is now. Say hello to my little friend.
Speaks in a robo voice. It's like, you chose the wrong area to come to, friend.
It's going to deal 2 harm.
Okay.
Onto you. Yeah, it hurts. So the way I built the rubber band gun is it can deal 1 harm to all players or 2 harm to one player and can only be used once. So once it's out of rubber bands, it can't reload.
That's pretty normal. That makes sense.
Yep. So it has used the rubber band gun. You have taken 2 harm. We've done Duman, Trevor, Katie.
So
You've been stomped and chomped by the Lego automaton.
yeah, I'm not doing too great.
You've hit your head from a sock monkey. You're not doing too good.
No.
So I will say this thing is kind of clunky. So it can only really go in like one direction at a time. It moves on like a square based on its like robotic form. So like once it can only like stomp and chomp in one direction. So once it has kind of stomped you, it has to turn around to get back to you. So
I have like a free moment?
You have like a free moment while it's like trying to figure out where you are, essentially. Okay. It's not smart.
I've also batted it away with my spear a little bit.
You did. Yeah, you did. That's true.
So, just as a reminder, once a hunter has suffered 4 harm, their injuries become unstable.
Yes.
That means that it will get worse until it's properly treated.
Yeah, yep. I'm not at 4.
Okay.
I am at 3. Don't hit me again, please.
How much harm does your
spear 3?
Your spear 3. I'm gonna have it do 1 harm just from you knocking it away.
Yeah.
But you weren't actually going to kick some ass. You were using it as like a...
I didn't like stab it with a spear like you should with a spear. I
used
the half to knock it away.
I'm going to go ahead and give that to you so you guys can have a little bit of harm going on this thing. So go ahead, Katie.
Oh, well, I think if I have a moment to where this thing can attack me...
You have a moment. There is a little bit of room to breathe.
I want to grab one of the stones.
Okay.
And then I have...
There's one, not the one you were going for, but there's one you can see maybe a few feet out in front of you. You kind of look up from your spot on the floor and you see one within.
So I want to grab that. And then part of my playbook is I have panic button. So when I need to escape, I can name the route that I'll try.
Okay.
And I can roll plus sharp. And then depending on what I roll, we'll see how that turns out.
Okay.
But I'm just going to, like, after I grab the stone, I'm just going to make for the exit, like, as quick as possible.
So you're just going for the exit.
Yeah.
You're grabbing one of these stones, you're going for the exit. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't know why I was
Roll. What is it?
Plus sharp.
Plus sharp? Okay, go for
I'm
it.
using my ability.
Okay.
That's... Okay, well...
Are you guys marking experience? Okay.
So that's a 4. Or no, it's a 4. But I'm gonna spend a point of luck.
Oh, okay.
To make this a 12.
Our first luck.
Yeah, because I can't take another harm.
No.
Well, remember, those luck points never come back.
That's not true. They do.
You have to like buy it with experience.
Yeah, with an experience point.
Do you have any like luck special things as the mundane?
Not at the moment. No, I don't think so. But I am going to make that a success. So on a 10 plus, you're out of danger, no problem.
Okay.
So I grab the stone and I'm going to hightail it out.
You are out of the building.
I'm out of the building. And I'm looking for Sam and V.
Okay.
And Damon.
Sam is looking for you in the crowd.
Is he outside or inside?
He made it outside. You kind of separated yourself from him.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was noticing. And so once he got outside, he was looking for you. So I'm going to say you guys quickly make eye contact with each other. He's going to run up to you.
I think I'm bleeding.
Yeah, no, you are bleeding. He's like, I've got a first aid kit in the car. Let's get you patched up real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to take you to his car.
Okay. As he's running out to me, I'm just going to put the stone in like the
In your
pocket of
pocket?
my sweatpants. Yeah.
Perfect. You do so. He's going to start like cleaning up your wounds with his first aid kit. Is there anything else you want to do in this moment?
Go into shock.
Yeah, fair enough.
Realize I still am holding on to the candlestick.
He has a tailgating blanket in his trunk as well. He'll wrap that around your shoulders.
Okay.
Obviously, it's covered in Jayhawks. So.
Yeah, I think we want to leave, but I feel like I don't think Katie would leave if she doesn't know if V is okay.
He wants to. I mean, you're not bad enough to get hospitalized, but he does want to. He wants to get you cleaned up as best as he can here right now.
Yeah.
And he's going to try to keep your full attention. Like, don't worry about V right now. We need to focus on you.
Okay.
So you are getting attended to by your doting boyfriend. Whose turn is it? Let's go with. I don't know. So back in the warehouse, Trevor is slipping on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to one
surface.
knee to try and get balance.
Okay.
Take aim again.
Yep.
And try to shoot at the connects.
Please do. Kick some ass.
I don't quite get my footing.
What did you get?
A 4.
Oh.
And I just think that Trevor doesn't get a good enough shot lined up to feel comfortable taking the shot. Mm-hmm. So he's just sitting there almost in a state of being frozen.
You're aiming, but you're not actually going to hit. You know you're not going to hit anything if you shoot. Yeah. Okay, perfect. It's rough terrain. It's very slippery. I'm going to say that as this thing, I'm going to say you two were running towards each other, just to summarize. You took out your gun, you tried to shoot it, it took out its rubber band gun, shot you, and you two kind of slid past each other. Now that you're on one knee, you're aiming at it, it's working on turning around. It's almost like ice skating in this thing. Yeah. I'm just picturing very pointy limbs.
Yep.
So it's almost like ice skating in this thing, but it's still very unfamiliar with this terrain. And it's going to start making a wide arc to come back towards you. So you have a moment to breathe.
Okay.
You don't know this, but its rubber band gun is out, so it can't shoot you again. It has to get up closer to you.
I'm just going to try to line up a better shot. That's what I'm doing.
All right, so you're preparing your next shot?
Yep.
Does advantage actually work in Monster of the Week?
No, but...
I mean, I'll let you
You can allow...
roll.
So you can...
Forward or an ongoing?
An ongoing. You get +1 ongoing means on your next roll you get +1.
Yeah, you can do a +1 ongoing then.
Okay.
Perfect. Dr. Duman, what are you doing?
So I see them him fighting this thing. I look over the slow chompy walk of the other thing.
Yeah, it's turned around and it sees you and it's it kind of cocks its large circular head and then you start to see parts of it kind of break off and start climbing towards the top of it. And you see that it's building itself taller almost. It's taking measurements almost. Mm-hmm. It takes a moment.
So what I was just doing this chompy thing, I look over, I look at this, and I'm going to actually charge at the connects thing.
Okay.
Because it's slower and I can come back to it and it's actually physically attacking somebody right now.
Perfect.
So I'm going to just... I have my ram horns. I'm literally just going to stomp my foot and fucking charge the
You're going to
connect
stomp
thing.
chomp.
You're stomp chomping?
I'm not going to bite it, but I'm going to hit it with my ram horns.
You're going to ram it. Okay, perfect.
A stomp romp.
Stomp romp.
Roll to kick some ass.
Oof. That's a 5.
Oof.
Brother, we're bad at combat.
So I get my ass kicked by the connects thing.
He gets to experience it this time.
So I'm gonna...
Yeah, why are we as a podcast so bad at combat?
That is the first time that I've failed in this roll by the way,
I've already
though.
got 3 experience.
I have 1. I've been succeeding
I
on
have 3.
everything. This is my first fail, all right?
I have 3 and I had to burn luck where I was going to die.
It's going to pull out its saw blade arm, and as you ram towards it, you're going to miss completely, but it's going to it has this saw blade that comes out the side of its arm, and as it misses, it's going to just very anime style samurai just go shink, and you're going to be past it. Your backs are back to back facing each other, your backs are facing each other, and you're going to just, and you're going to catch 2 harm from that saw blade arm. Perfect.
How you looking over there, Duman?
Got 3 harm.
Oh, me too.
Will both of you act under pressure?
8.
11.
Okay, so you succeeded. You mixed success?
Yep.
Okay, so as you're trying to line up your shot, you're currently bleeding. Your ears kind of perk up, or your spidey senses tingle. You know to roll out of the way as this chomp stomp thing has towered itself up. It's now falling towards you guys.
I made a lever.
It's just free falling.
Yeah.
It's trying to crush you with the sheer weight of itself. Because a lot of Legos went into this thing. And it's doing its tower fall move. You did a success, so you're not going to take any harm. You've completely gone out of the way.
Because I'm a hustler, baby.
I'm going to say that you do take 1 harm from it, as a good jagged piece falls on you, Trevor.
Okay.
But not to worry, a lot of its pieces have scattered across the floor in the raining sprinklers, and whatever is left of this thing has kind of started to pull back into itself to form whatever's left of it. It's not looking great. Tower fall is a pretty bad mood for it, and it's gonna just it's...
I'm picturing the anime move names.
Yep, that's what it basically is.
I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of this Connect thing.
The
hopefully.
Connects again? The Connects guy?
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll to kick some ass.
One's a 3, and the other one fell off the table. So let's see.
4?
4,
Plus your kick some ass score.
which is
Oh,
-1,
and then you had a forward too.
which is +1.
So
So
4.
yep, 4.
Still a 4.
Yep.
Are you going to die on episode 2, 3? What?
We're on episode 3.
So I do let out a shot, but I miss.
You do miss.
So outside, Katie, you guys hear a gunshot.
Yes. So Katie, Sam is right now, he's you probably have a good little cut on your lip, and he's kind of cleaning it up right now. He looks super attentive, just staring at your lip to make sure it's cleaned up. You do hear a shot ring out. It's pretty loud. And he looks up, he's like, they have guns in there? We need to get out of here.
If he's giving me first aid, that would cure 1 harm, correct?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, hell yeah. Back to 2, baby.
Why not? I'm a merciful DM.
Well, that's what it says, on...
Yeah, you're getting first
whenever
aid.
you receive first aid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think we do need to get out of here, but I also, I don't know, don't want to leave them to die.
I mean, those things were made out of Legos and stuff. I don't think that they could kill them. It's pretty fucked up that they're shooting at it, though.
That was Josh speaking.
Oh.
Sorry.
My bad.
Okay, I have a question. How, this is crazy, but how big is the doorway?
So I'm gonna say that there is, so the doorway.
Because it's a warehouse store.
It's a warehouse store. So I'm gonna say the doorway that people were entering and exiting through are normal size, people doors. But then there's a truck door as well.
Okay.
So there are 2 sets of doors. One, the normal people doors, one has been ripped off its hinges by Dr. Duman.
So in the panic of the fire alarm and the things being attacking people, right? Or going to attack people, sure, people were probably funneling out of the one exit there was, but did anyone lift open the truck door?
No.
Okay.
These people aren't warehouse workers. They wouldn't know how to do that.
Okay. The door opening's not wide enough for a car to go through.
No, it's not. And it's specifically designed to not be that way.
Yeah. That's kind of outdoors.
Especially warehouses.
Not a lot of cars coming in and out of doors,
Not those. I mean, if you wanted to run in the door that is already open and try to figure out how to open the truck bay door, you could. That is an
Or-
option.
Just run the car through the truck bay door.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll go. I mean,
This is a garage door, like
I mean, they're heavy, but they're not like,
just thin metal.
yeah. I mean, you definitely fuck up a car, but you'd fuck up the door too. How about this? The car would take 2 harm and the door would take 2 harm.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going on in there.
Katie, a hero?
Trevor, you just shot your gun
Hell yeah.
and it did not hit anything.
No, hell no.
This thing is like, it's already attacked Duman, so it's probably gonna like aim itself back to you and start skating towards you again. So you will have a moment more to act.
Okay. Duman, what do you want to do?
So when this connects thing, like, because I know that stones are powering this, right? Well, he said they're putting hag stones in toys.
That's what
right?
you're assuming, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're assuming.
Well, he said they were using hag stones for toys or whatever.
Yeah.
So when I and I've seen like the scattered toys and the stones around the floor, right? Because I'm in the middle
Yep,
of everything.
yep.
So when this connects thing turns around, do I see like a little panel where like a little battery box would be, where I would assume a stone would be?
You do see
Because its back's turned towards me, running towards him, right?
You do see it's like little receiver. It has like a little receiver for where Harold would have been controlling it. Fun fact, Harold was the one controlling the Kinects and Melody was controlling the Lego. You do see that. You don't see the Hagstone. It's not like
It'd be
clear
like
and
inside
present.
of a compartment or something like that.
Could be, yeah.
I'd assume.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I see anywhere like I think it would be on the connect.
Yeah, you see the receiver on the back.
like where it connects to the back.
Yeah, it'll be like in the middle of the back, like a little backpack.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Or a
clocking it
jetpack.
like skating at him with its back turned to me. I see its little backpack. I'm gonna like just aim my spear, just chuck my spear at that spot on its back.
Drew, I really need you to roll well here.
Roll to kick some ass.
Please, God.
9.
That'll do something.
That will do something.
3 harm from my spear.
Your spear will pierce the receiver box. It will shoot out the front of it and stick into the floor. Your spear, like shish kebabbing it. The connects will stop. Look down. Oh, I guess it doesn't have a head anymore, but it will like, it doesn't fall. It's still moving. That's weird. Shouldn't be doing that if a hagstone is controlling it. It's going to still try to make its way. It's going to kind of readjust, recalibrate. It's not looking good. There's not much left of it. You took out a good massive piece of its torso. So whatever's connecting its limbs, it's like almost like an outline at this point, connecting its dangerous limbs. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, again, it has one saw blade arm, and then the other arm, it could probably like kick or punch or something with the other limbs. So it's still moving. The other one it's finally has pulled itself back together, not looking good either, and it's going to start winding up for another little chomp stomp.
Okay.
You don't want it.
Nope.
I'm going to try and kill this connect thing.
Okay.
10.
Choose an extra effect.
So I'm just going to shoot it. And
So are you gonna do
Just deal
more
extra
harm?
harm.
Yep.
Deal extra
Yep.
harm? Okay, cool. So you're gonna let off a shot towards this thing. It's going to blast off its saw arm, and then you're gonna shoot it again, and you're going to blast off like where its leg connected to its torso. Because again, it's a very thin line of connects that was still holding this thing together. It's gonna fall apart and scatter across the floor.
I'm going to stand up.
Yes, stand up. And this thing, when you stand up, you still see the Lego automaton winding itself up, getting ready to chomp stomp you.
What's Katie doing?
I'm just gonna drive the car through.
Okay.
You should take Sam's car and drive it through a door.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I guess.
Hell yeah.
Is there a specific way you want to do this? Like, I mean, I can definitely improv it for you,
Probably
but
in reverse.
in reverse.
Yeah, so like we're reversing into the warehouse. So that, like,
Cool, but
most
okay.
of the damage to the car will be on the back end.
Great. So
Versus coming at me like head first.
I will say right now you are sitting in the back of Sam's car. He's like popped the trunk open for you so that you could sit in the trunk while he administered first aid to you. So the way I'm imagining it is like maybe you swipe his keys from him, run to the driver's seat, put that baby in reverse, and drive through the door. That's how I was picturing it going down.
You're about to get dumped.
No, I think...
How much does he love his car?
I mean, it's like a shitty Corolla. It's enough. How about this? It's not a shitty Corolla. It's an affordable Corolla.
The way I picture it is he gets done like tending to her like face, right? Healing her up a little bit. And she doesn't see V. She doesn't see Trevor. She can only assume that they're still inside.
Okay.
So she's going to hop out of the back of from the back of the back of the vehicle and just be like, Sam, get in.
Oh, are we going home? Yeah, sure. And he's like, you're ready.
on.
He's like, you're ready to go. Like, let's go. Let's get in. Hang
And
on.
I'll get in the driver's seat.
Hang on.
Which is, and I was like, and hang on. Okay. Brace yourself.
Okay. He'll buckle his seatbelt.
That's good enough. And then I'm just going to floor it like in reverse back towards the warehouse.
Whoa! And which door are you? I guess the two double doors is kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, perfect.
Wherever the structural weakness of the warehouse is.
Sounds good. So you will floor it through, and I'm just gonna say this thing has double hinges so that it'll swing open when you hit it. And as you do, Trevor, you're lining up a shot towards this stomp shop thing, and you see the back of a Toyota Corolla just slam it down. It scatters into a bajillion tiny little pieces. And you see Katie at the wheel of this car. You're now kind of pointing.
Gripping the candlestick.
Yeah, gripping the candlestick in one hand, other hand just tight on the steering wheel. You kind of pull your gun up so you're not like flagging her anymore. And Sam is just like staring forward like, what the fuck? A good little dent is in there. The car's still fine.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to look at Duman and like head motion for you to get out of here.
No, I think I'm just going to shout like, get in.
How do you look?
I'm not unstable.
You're not unstable though. Like, so you're not like...
Yeah, I've got 3 harm.
Okay, so
I've got,
I'm
like-
gonna clock you. Make sure you're not like because I can use magic to heal wounds if I need to.
Yeah, no, I think I look at you and I'm like
you're fine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go and grab my spear out of the ground, and then I'm gonna like run over, jump up on the raised platform, and then jump out of one of like the tall like warehouse windows, like go out of it and just like run into the night. You
do hear the sounds of fire truck sirens in the background. When Katie pulled this fire alarm, it signaled.
Can I act under pressure to try and grab as many of the stones as I can real quick?
You can.
9.
9. You're going to, I'm going to say...
Like I'm trying to get, I don't think I get them all, but I'm trying to just grab as many as I can, and then I'm going to jump in the back of Sam's car.
I'm going to say you grab 10.
10, okay.
Go to the back of the car and...
Katie, get us out of here.
Yep.
Do I see V?
Yes. As you're kind of driving back through the doors, you're gonna see V. She's in the middle of the crowd. She's right now like taking money, and then she's like kind of pointing to people to go, get in their cars and leave. At this point in the fight, like a lot of people have left. She's just trying to make sure she gets her money, and she and Damon are right now collecting money.
She's not in any danger. Okay.
But she does kind of hear the sirens, and she kind of like gestures to Damon, like, come on, we need to go. We can deal with this later. And she is, you can see her and Damon like start to head towards her car to leave. A lot of people are already leaving. I will say, as you are leaving, Professor Duman, you see Harold, Melody, and the tall, muscular man that is with them go back inside the warehouse. I don't know if you want to watch what they do, or if you're trying to get away.
I was trying to get away, but if I see them going back in, I'm probably going to go peek inside.
If you go back inside, are you trying to stay unhidden or like hidden, or are you just...
I'm just trying to casually. I'm not like trying to like. Okay. I'm being kind of incognito.
You you see Harold and Melody try to gather up the all the Legos and the connects, seemingly leaving the hagstones alone. They kind of aren't even paying attention to them mostly. They're mostly trying to gather up anything that would connect them to this scene. And once they kind of have gathered their things in their bags, they kind of gesture to the tall man with them. And they're like, okay, we need to go. And then and then they'll leave.
And then also seeing the sirens are coming and what is this? Was there anything in this warehouse at all? Just an empty warehouse?
It's pretty empty. Yeah, nothing really in here.
Okay.
So, I mean, I will say, if the police or the fire station gets here, they're going to see that nothing's actually on fire. I mean, it looks like,
That's what I was thinking.
people were breakdancing and, having a dance-off or something in here, but
okay. So, yeah.
They're not going to see, anything nefarious that happened here.
Yeah, I'm going to run...
Other than vandalism.
Yeah, I'm going to run down, an alley where I stashed, most of my clothes, my shirt and stuff that I didn't rip off. I'm going to transfer them back into a person and put my clothes back on.
You're a person.
And just, walk away casually, after I'm, out of the scene.
Cool.
Katie, drive us to Parker's beauty shop.
Yeah, okay, sure. I'm not going to Parker's.
You don't know
I don't know
where
where it is.
You don't even know where it is.
I'm driving back to Sam's dorm, or Sam's fraternity.
Okay. Sam he's staring at the dashboard. He's you can see that he's something might be wrong with my car, but I don't know what it is. And my girlfriend is currently driving it. I don't he's going through a gajillion different thoughts at this point. So he's silent.
Okay.
So he'll probably turn to Trevor and go,
I'll drive to the fraternity.
Okay.
And park outside.
Okay.
And I'm just going to get out.
Oh.
I mean,
it's not your car.
No, I turn the car off. I hand him the keys. I get out of the car.
He gets out too, and he is assessing the damage. He's actually he looks super relieved by by how little damage y'all managed to do to his car. He's looking at it and he's he looks at it, realizes it's not that bad, and lets out a big sigh in relief, and he will turn towards you with a nervous smile on his face, and he'll just go, have a good night.
Yeah, sorry about the car, and I'll give him a hug, and I'll just leave the candlestick with him.
In his hand?
Yeah.
He'll look at it and just
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. That's it. He'll turn to go back inside. He doesn't really give you his usual greeting. You look at him, you're he's not mad at you. It's just he doesn't know what to do when you have done damage to his vehicle. You kind of put him in danger, and now this crazy whirlwind thing has happened. He doesn't know what to do.
Well, he saw the the shit that was going down.
I would say that whole time
he probably thought they were cats.
Yeah, he was. I would say the whole time he was watching the fight, probably looked like some dudes in costumes. Honestly,
great.
But yeah, so he's inside.
Cool.
You and Trevor are.
So Trevor,
outside.
realizing that we weren't going to the beauty salon, had gotten out of the car and started walking towards wherever direction he thought might be a beauty salon.
Where would that be?
I don't know. Trevor's just walking.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to catch up to him, and I'm going to grab him by the shoulder and spin him around and just be like, what the
How
fuck
tall
is going
Katie?
on? She's not tall, but
She can
grab
reach
you
up
by the
and grab.
arm. And
Okay.
yeah, I mean, you're not freakishly tall that she can't grab you by the shoulder. She's
Uppies.
what the fuck is going on? And you're going to tell me everything.
Well, it seems like your friend wasn't too old to keep playing with toys, so stop hanging out with people that mess with freaky shit, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the toys. I'm talking about the occult. I heard you in the coffee shop talking to that professor. Yeah, I was right next to you. You weren't being very quiet.
Yeah, occult stuff is real. Aren't you taking the class?
What class?
Dr. Duman's class, where he talks about occult stuff and religion. And have you been paying attention?
That's just a class. It's a general studies class.
I think it seems like Trevor should be joking, but he seems very serious.
Yeah.
He's face hasn't broke. He's looking at you and he's like, no, Katie, the occult is real. Stupid Wizard's actual people is Drew Burton as Dr. Evren Duman, Derek Dix as Trevor Wolffe, Josh Matney as Katie Callahan, and Elizabeth Rein as her keeper. Follow us on our socials, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as subscribe to our Patreon for hours upon hours of bonus content. You can find all of those important links and more on our website, stupidwizards.com. Our next episode will be airing on November 11th, and if you live in the United States, the election takes place a week from this episode airing. We here at SWAP highly encourage you to get out and vote. Please share and rate, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for listening.